Aren't we always surrounded by lots of works, lots of things happening, lots of things going on in our head, lots of imaginations, lots of struggles, lots of responsibilities, lots of them. What to do if, for example, this moment, the way we are, you are, I am, this moment we lose this matrix. Either we are non-existent, we die, or we just lose this matrix, or we are unable to do what we can do now. See how Corona came and life is no more normal for many people, or the situations around are no more normal. So just imagine, in place of running around and moving around with all these things, how about going deep, delving deep within and making ourselves future proof, making our life on earth worth. If you want to know more details about this, then you have to stick to the end, till the end of this video. I am going to tell you about selfless relatives. We all have blood relation relatives, isn't it? Relatives related by blood or some relationship or something. But what about selfless relatives? I want to give you a chance for that. And here you will be doing selfless action volunteering for benefiting humanity, health and nature. How? What is there to be done and what you need to be doing every day? All the details we will get again back to our mind map. So here we see this selfless relative thing, selfless action volunteering for humanity, health and nature, which is also called in Hindi as Satyugi Bandhu, Niswarth Karm, Swecha Sevi. So here we have Gen A life. Gen A is Generation A, not the old generations which were imprisoned maybe because of certain things, and these are the free generations. And I have been living with this generation and I'm trying to reach out to people with this generation since past 25 plus years. And this has made me the happiest content and the richest within on earth. And that is what I'm bringing to you. In this Generation A thing, we have, which is also in Hindi, it is Satyugi. We have Gen A life, Gen A legacy, to do what we need to do here, and also the future or the present, what you will become in the present and where you can, what is the extent of your reachability, how much you can reach in this, with this Satyugi or selfless relative thing. So in Gen A life, we have two things. One is Satyugi Gurukul and the second thing is selfless love family. Gurukul is a education system where we educate our Atma, our inner being, and reach the highest level which any human being, all the human beings are actually programmed to reach that highest level, and we hardly reach there. I've made videos where I've talked about Einstein, talking about how much of our brain we are using. But just imagine when we use our Atma, then where or we can reach 100% of our worth. Here in this Satyugi Gurukul, we have 5 things. One is coaching creation. The people who become Satyugi relatives, they will be taking up certain things. So I'll be telling you what they have options to take up. So in Satyugi Gurukuls, there is coaching creations. Then second is inner life coaching. This is about healing someone. And Atma Intelligence, that is AI plus. Here we have this Train the Trainer, which is the theory. Then we have Selfless Action Club, theory and actions. Here we do. And the next thing is Selfless Relatives, which is this one, which I am talking to you about, where we have actions only. And then we have Selfless Love Family, which has direct works and indirect works. In the direct works, we have in ashram, like working in the ashram and in the gurukuls, which we already have and which we will have, direct working there, or even like sharing money and finances by working hard by yourself wherever you are, and then earning the money and sharing it for the whole work as a selfless relative. Then for the indirect works, we have three options. One is the getting part of the administration for the whole thing, then about opening new branches and logistics. Then we have the next thing is Gen A legacy. Here in legacy we have these two things. One is the legacy and legacies and creation and doing things of the legacies, and here in this thing we have four things. One is planning and doing research for the creations of the legacies. Then we have the creations, like creating them, then marketing and sales. In the creations we have four things we create: solo films like shorts, docus and features, books, social media, creating for social media, and solo songs. Then we have marketing and sales. This is part of the legacies. And in the social media thing, we have two things. One is like in the working in the back end, in putting the things in the social media things and reaching out. And then we will be going into the to-do things, what needs to be done. So there are four things need to be done. One is like meet or talk every day and discuss what done and to be done. This is a very important thing, because when we are in touch with our breathing, we are in touch with our life, we are in touch with our minds, we are in touch with our brains, except our Atma, our infinity which we have within. So this is being in touch with our Atma. So at least we are in touch for 1 hour or less, 20 minutes, 30 minutes or something, where we will be talking about what has been done yesterday and what we are going to do today, or something like that, according to the time of talk. Then the second thing to be done is serve by yourself every day, minimum 1 hour or more as required. This is about serving ourselves. Like in a day, wherever you are as a selfless relative and have person who has chosen the things, there's a way of choosing, and then you do work on that yourself. This work will be completely selfless work for our 7 selfless missions. So this is the whole thing. And if you feel that you want to do something, you want to be in the space, because it's everything is about the people we surround ourselves with, the energies we surround ourselves with, and you could do because the greatest thing which we can do in our life is our actions, and the greatest of all actions are the selfless actions, where we are doing something without any attachment to get anything out of it, attachment to the results which we get. Because here I am not going to give you any results, I'm just going to make the path smooth for you and make your destination clearer, input you with all the energies, the mitochondria, these great things which I have within me, which I have gone gained from working at least 220,000 hours with more than 100,000 people from all over the world. I have got this thing, I've gained this thing, and I want to fill you up with that. And then we create something which is billions of Taj Mahal, which is billions of all the most beautiful things in the world. So if you want to be part of this matrix, AI plus matrix, if you want to be part of this, and if you want to be a generation A, a fresh start, future proof, then you click the link below and join us. I'm looking forward for a selfless relative in my work, in our work. Pranam.